Hi, Christina Lukac with Usborne Books and More, and I want to share with you some of our brand new nonfiction books from our fall catalog. We have so many amazing nonfiction books already. If you know anything about Usborne Books, you know that we do nonfiction really well. One of the great things that we do is we do a lot of flat books. The wonderful thing about flat books is that it engages multiple parts of your child's brain. So while they're lifting the flaps and they're checking out the bite-sized chunks of information, they're retaining a lot more information than they would just reading a book from cover to cover. We have multiple levels of flat books, so we have them for every age. One of our brand new books is called Peek Inside Space. Now, our Peek Inside collection is for the youngest of the flap readers. This starts at 3 years old and up, so you're good for your preschool crowd. And our Peek Inside books have bigger flaps. Okay, so bigger flaps, little chunks of information, little bits for them to learn, but not too overwhelming. So this is really great. I love this one. Space books are so popular. Kids want to really know what's going on up there, what the astronauts do, and this is a really great introduction to that. Okay, really awesome. The next step up from our Peek Inside series is our Look Inside series. So one of our new ones is Look Inside How Computers Work. Technology is everywhere. Your kids are using it whether you want them to or not, so it's really good for them to understand how computers work and what goes on, and this is a good way to do so. Okay, so this is kind of showing a little bit about computers. This here, giant keyboard, look at that. So there's a big flap. There are flaps inside the flap. Really cool. Okay, and something that my son and I found out, which is even cooler, there are flaps on top of the flap. So we have flaps everywhere in this book. Okay, so it goes all the way through how it works. There's even a little introduction here to coding so they can understand what coding is. If your kids really do enjoy this and want to learn more, they can then go to our Lift the Flap Computers and Coding to learn more in-depth information about it. And then if they really want to learn about coding, we have a Coding for Beginners using Scratch, which is a great book to learn about a free coding program. And your kids can really take that as far as possible and they can really start coding. So definitely check those out. Okay, stepping up from the Look Inside series, we go to our See Inside series. This new one is See Inside the World of Shakespeare. If you have anyone in your life that loves theater or literature, this is definitely an awesome one to check out. So it talks about a little bit about Shakespeare in the beginning here, and then it just delves into Shakespeare's London, so you can actually see what went on in London at that time. So you get a little bit of history there. This is actually inside the playhouse, so how cool is that? Look at that. There's my big flap. So really great illustrations in here. But it's a good way to get a behind-the-scenes look at what happened in Shakespeare's time, kind of how his plays were created, what was going on, what went into them. And then there's some information about his plays at the back here as well, so they can get some information about the actual plays. We do have a number of different Shakespeare books, so depending on what level you're looking for, we have a lot out there for the Shakespeare lover, so definitely check that out. Okay, another awesome new flat book we have is our new Lift the Flap Fractions and Decimals. So this, I wasn't sure what to expect from this. I'm like, it's fractions and decimals. What are we gonna get in a flat book? They did an amazing job with this, with really breaking it down how fractions are created, what goes into them. Really awesome pictures, which I love. Now, my son has not learned any of this in school yet, so this was all brand new. And he was really starting to get it by the way that they broke it down and explained it. This is an awesome fraction chart, so it explains sort of how the different fractions work together. So you can see here from quarters. So 2 quarters equals 1/2. So then the colors actually line up. Okay, so you get 2/6 equals 1/3. So it's really great the way they did that so that kids can really start to understand it. Fractions are so complicated for little kids. If they're already learning it at school or if they haven't started it yet, definitely check this book out. I love the way that it breaks it down. I think it's really going to help. There's even a fraction challenge in the back so that they can really see if they've learned it when they're going through. So another great flat book. Okay, so everybody has been so excited about our Shine a Light books. They are so amazing. We have a great collection of them already, but we just added 2 new Shine a Light books. One of the brand new ones is Shine a Light, the Human Body. How awesome is this? We have some great body books already, so if you're interested, definitely check out the rest of them. But this is so cute. I wasn't sure how they were going to do it, but they did a great job of kind of explaining how the body works and the different ways that it grows. If you're not familiar with our Shine Light books, on every page there is a hidden picture. So all you do is you take a flashlight and you shine it behind, and whoop, there it is. Check that out, how cute. Okay, so there's lots of different hidden pictures. What makes her body move, and you can check this out too. I can see. Whoop. Sorry, there we go. You can see the muscles behind her body. Okay, so with the Shine and Light books, you can either use a flashlight, which makes it a lot of fun for your kids at bedtime, or just hold it up to any light in your room. But our Shine and Light books are so great. And the other Shine and Light that we just came out with is Secrets of Animal Camouflage. I know there are a lot of great animal lovers out there, so if you want to see sort of how animals hide themselves in the wild, this is a great way to do that. So if you can see here, shoop, hidden spider. Okay, there's another one here. Let's see what's hiding. Okay, so really cool. These are amazing books. They make fabulous gifts. Most likely your kids' friends don't have these already, so you can pair this with a flashlight and it makes an amazing present. Definitely something to check out. I hope you enjoyed learning about our nonfiction books, and happy learning.